So after playing for 1 week with the new event with 13 hours left on that new event, I'm going to be concluding the whole entire new event right here now. So the event was indifferent, that's the one thing I'm going to say. And also welcome guys, welcome to another video where I'm going to be wrapping up the Throne Race pack. I hope you guys do enjoy, and I also create a playlist of the Throne Race so you guys can watch the videos that I've made, all the takes I made for the Throne Race. And I may be doing that for the future new event that is sliding by in July, because in the 1st of July we're going to have a new marathon and also a new Prison Break event. But before we are going to face that, I'm going to be informing you guys what I think about the Throne Race, what I have concluded, my final thoughts of the Throne Race itself. So yeah, it's 9 minutes apparently until this ends, which is surprising. Apparently this starts way faster than what I anticipated, but here we are. Okay, so the Throne Race itself was indifferent. That was the thing I said earlier, by the way, and it was the first event that featured legendary gear, although the legendary gear was actually expensive for the players who already obtained it, and you couldn't even get it from the marathons. Not on the first stage of the marathon. They were replaced by other utilities and rewards, miscellaneous items that you could get instead. So if you were hunting for powering up, you would have played a lot, a metric ton, to try to get everything, and try to get at least everything, because everything was costing like over 100,000. It was ridiculously high for many people who already have it, and their current power is like way higher than the feature set that was provided. And therefore Neki just created that algorithm to begin with to where they made it really expensive. But this price right here is still unreachable. You would have to sit there 24/7 if you actually want to get, I think, at least half of the setups. That's what I'm thinking, and people ain't got that much time for it. So I'm a little bit skeptical towards this event based on a player who are experienced and also who are collecting a lot of stuff. A player who actually collected a lot of stuff in their game. Now, the event is also designed for new players who are not obtained this set yet, who actually did not obtain the set. That's what this event was mainly made for, this new event right here. Like, it was an ascension, it has some challenges, and also regulars. It also had imported the setup, which I will get back to in a little bit. But content based over here at this end, it was actually a little bit changed. Of course, we weren't granted any points for purchasing the packs, because the packs, however, had none of those featured cards. They didn't feature that card, the featured cards, in the packs. So it kind of felt a little bit strange, but just like another way to get epic and legendary booster packs for that sake. But I'm not here to hunt for booster packs, because getting items from booster packs is not gonna help me level up, because they already set to their own power to begin with, according to your levels, so on and so on. And therefore it's going to give you like a teeny little upgrade eventually whenever you progress far in power. And with that being said, let's actually move on to the actual event right here. So from my own experience, this is the event where most of the shocks have occurred. There are so many shocks to the opponent here and there, beginning, mid, or the near end battle. It happens from one battle to another. It was actually crazy to see all the shocks, and that's actually off cam. Of course, you already seen me getting shocked and me shocking the opponent throughout the takes I've been making, but in between those takes, I've been seeing a lot of shocks happening with this event right here, and I'm not even equipping Pluck. I already run the Emperor setup, which I didn't even have a take on, unfortunately. Maybe I can do that when it returns. But I was playing with the Dynastian Emperor setup and used Pluck over there, but still didn't get shock on perk. I actually got mostly shock on throws for that. And the event itself is using the most of its assets are being used, so I'm not really feeling that anything new has happened to me, so it's not gonna give me any new vibes, but it still makes me kinda happy that there are legendary items, but it is also turning that happiness around of the fact that I cannot get it because I already obtained the items and now they're virtually unavailable to get for me, although I can buy the ranged weapons, but I cannot buy the rest because they are beyond a player's grinding time. So I was concluding that this event was solely designed for the players who did not obtain the items just yet. I think that's really neat to say, but then again, it directs only specifically for those players and not us who may like to increase our power. Or maybe the developers do not want us to increase our power now at this event. Maybe they want to wait a little bit for that and let us continue our repeated duties in the upcoming Prison Break event. Overall, all of the assets was pretty much reused on this event. There was no new vibes, no nothing. The only thing that got changed was the map itself, the harbor map. It got dragon boats of different colors and also a lot of white triangle shaped flags that was decorated all over it on coast daytime, on the harbor daytime by the way. So that was the only thing that changed a little bit. So overall, my final thoughts of this was it's a meh event for me. Because it provides new legendary items, but at the same time, whenever I play the battles, it's just a lot of shocks. So, wow, that's crazy. I think I gotta take it. But the assets that I was facing, the enemies I was facing, was just having the same assets, the assets of the items that were actually existing. They weren't like reskinned or an actual unique item for itself. Although this can be understandable in a certain degree because the developers must have taken a longer time if they want to make an item specifically for that event, which then again may leave the players to question whether or not if it's obtainable, because if it's not obtainable, then not every player is going to be satisfied with that, because they may want to get some of those items because they looked cool from that event. So different angles to why the assets were reused, but when all the assets were reused, for me it doesn't give me a new effect, a new stuff effect. It doesn't give me that. It just gives me, oh, it's a piratey theme, cool, but the assets are used, so I don't really think it is new at all. That's my thoughts on it. But again, overall it's an okay event. I can still loot up, I can still purposely loot up, and I'm definitely gonna get some millions out of my looting right there on the top corner, so at least I can be happy of that. Other than that, it wasn't really that satisfying for me to play the event content based. Gameplay based it might be okay, but the content based is a complete meh. It's a complete meh because the content is just the same, and the featured item was legendary, cool, but I can't get them. I can't get them to the highest power, because then I could actually make a fun duel video about using this setup in a duel and try to smack some people, although I'm already at a really high power and my trophy amount is not giving me the 40k opponents yet, so that's that. So yeah, that's my overall conclusion. Content base is a meh, and battle base is okay because more of the opponents were using the Dynastian traps. We haven't even seen an event that were using with a Dynastian using the spike trap, at least as far as I can remember all the events. So this is actually the first event that features Dynastian traps, and I think 3 out of 8 opponents were using the spike traps. So at least that gave it some credibility for actually using them items. And also the event also uses special moves that weren't really that popular. Not really Knife Juggler, but Harsh Wind was actually getting popular, so that's kind of an exception. with Knife Juggler and also the Corrupted Guardian using a Wing Beat was actually making it a little bit different, but still the assets are pretty much used. So yeah, overall, this is an overall estimate value. I said it again, content base is a meh, but the gameplay itself, it's okay. It has some new stuff, it has something that we haven't really fought against, like the Dynastian Traps on the bot, and also some other special moves on the bot that we haven't really seen before, so a little credibility to that. What are your thoughts on the event so far? What are your thoughts on the event? Your final thoughts? Be sure to leave them down in the comments below. I would like to hear and also engage out into discussion as well. That's going to be it for this take right here, and I hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, be sure to hit that like button to share some support and appreciation. I always appreciate the appreciation of yours. And if you're new and enjoy my overall content, be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you'll become a part of the Boston modding community, where I play fun games like this one, update you guys to some news, because the July marathon is sliding by. The June marathon is finally gone, and I'm looking forward to what July marathon has in store. I will be actually recording the marathon definitely exclusively, so be sure to look forward for that. So yeah, that's all I have to say, and also be sure to look forward for the new event, because there are speculations of whether or not you can get just look over the Legion, the Immortal skin from the Dungeon Prison Break event. So we gotta be looking forward for that, and also looking forward to, for the first time on that event at the same time, if it doesn't happen or whether or not it does happen, we're going to be able to get these dice and finally customize some of our characters to make them look like, to make them have a different look that benefits us. So yeah, a lot of things to look forward to, a little things to look forward to, and we're going to be keeping the waning vibes as well for some other major updates, because I think the developers may be sliding by another bigger update sooner or later. We know for a fact that the tree set is going to be sliding by real soon, so hopefully those going to be implemented. And those three sets are the Valor, the Arrow, which is this one that I'm showing on top, and the Shadow Artisan, which is the one rework with the red visor, Blood Reaper, and the folding blades. I hope you guys did enjoy and have a great day forward, and I'll catch you guys in another video.